their CTO cannot enter one of their data centers. That doesn't mean that when they went through the recent FedRAMP certification process that they didn't have to let people in. They did. But what that translates to is, because they received that, if you choose to move your, let's presume that you're government and you're moving to the cloud and you need to have a FedRAMP provider, they're not going to let you walk in and validate those controls. And that is not uncommon. So the answer is, well, how do I know? Well, you look at those that from your higher-ups have already approved use of those environments, whether that be a FedRAMP, PCI DSS level 1, of course that's for payment systems, ITAR. There are environments that are ITAR compliant primarily around who's touching what and the controls that are in place, and then of course the international standards. And then it always falls back on, okay, so the environment's compliant, but are your applications? That really doesn't change. So it isn't a security solution in and of itself, but it certainly can enable one. The second challenge that I believe we have within virtualization is that it is soft. At the end of the day, we took hardware and turned it into software. And we haven't shown a very good track record with software. So, you know, people say, oh, but it's different now. Okay. And then, like I said, you don't own a public cloud. I put public in quotes because they're really not public. If you're using a third-party provider, whether that be Verizon for your telecommunications or Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure for or Google Compute for your cloud services, you're running on somebody else's infrastructure, and that's pretty much true for most of us at some point along the bit path. But the ability to support encryption and the ability to segment off those environments is what you need to be looking for if you're considering a cloud solution.